he assured her that he loved her more than his own life. Their speech after this was not very coherent. They gazed at one another for longer stretches than they talked, but if eloquence was absent, then there was plenty of love to take its place. Of the two, the prince showed more embarrassment. The princess had had time to think over what to say to him, for the good fairy Hippolyta had made sure to amuse her with dreams during her long sleep. In short, the Princess Aurora and the Prince Florimond talked for 4 hours, and still without saying half of what they had to say. Meanwhile, the whole palace had also begun to stir. In the council chamber, the king opened his eyes and asked the Lord Chancellor to read that last sentence of his over again a little more loudly. The Lord Chancellor, dipping his quill into the now dry inkpot, asked the Archbishop in a whisper how many T's there were in regrettable. The Archbishop found the cross around his neck was now covered in dusty cobwebs, causing an undignified sneeze, which was luckily drowned out by the sound of all the clocks in the palace, who started to make up for lost time. Dogs barked, doors banged, and the Minister for Agriculture, forgetting his manners, coughed rather loudly to let His Majesty know it was time to end the meeting and have dinner. In fact, all of the castle's inhabitants, except for the prince and princess, were slowly overcome with a hunger that had been 100 years in the making.